Can the government force a businessman to continue running a loss making business? Or can an employer be denied the right to shut down the company simply because workers may lose their jobs? These are the fundamental constitutional questions before the Supreme Court in the landmark case of Excelsior versus Union of India 1979. Namaskar everyone and welcome back to my channel Legalism by Aditi Sai. In today's video, we are discussing the judgment that changed the balance between the business freedom and workers' right under the Indian Constitution. This case arose when several business, including Excelsior was facing severe financial difficulties and persistent labor unrest. The management found it practically impossible to continue their business and applied to the government for permission to close their industrial undertaking under Section 25O of the Industrial Dispute Act 1947. However, the government refused permission. As a result, these companies challenged the constitutional validity of Section 25O and 25R of the Act, arguing that they impose unreasonable restriction on the fundamental right to carry on the business. The Supreme Court had to answer a crucial question: does the right to carry the business under Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause G also include the right to close the business? The court answered it with a clear yes. It held that the freedom to carry on a business or trade naturally include the freedom to start a business, continue it, and when it circumstances demand, close it down. The court observed that forcing an employer to continue operating a loss-making business amount to an unreasonable restriction on the fundamental right guaranteed under Article 119, Clause 1, Subclause D of the Constitution. At the same time, the Supreme Court acknowledged the hardship faced by the workers. It recognized that the closure of the undertaking results in unemployment and financial distress for the employees. However, court made an important distinction. Protecting workers cannot mean forcing an employer to continue a business that is no longer viable. Consequently, the court struck down Section 25O and 25R of the Industrial Dispute Act, holding that they gave the government arbitrary power to refuse permission for the closure without adequate safeguards and even assigning proper reasons. From company law perspective, this judgment is extremely significant. The Excelsior judgment remains a landmark because it strikes a careful balance between the economic freedom and social justice. Even today, this case continues to be an important precedent in constitutional law, labor law, and company law, reminding us that the welfare state must protect workers without destroying the freedom to conduct business. If you found this case analysis helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Supreme Court cases and company law discussion coming from my side. Namaskar, everyone, and thank you so much for giving so much love to my last video by liking, sharing, and commenting the same. Bye.